What's good, my G's? Your boy Snow, ignorant gamers in the house. How you doing? How you living? How you gaming? And if you already know, G stands for Gamerz. Welcome to another AMA episode. But before I get into that, shout out to everybody who's subscribed. Shout out to you if you're new here. Just hit the subscribe button. Give us about 10 videos. You will hear one of us. I say us because there is a team of us. Say something like this again, and if you're not feeling us, you can always unsubscribe. I mean, why not? It's free, right? So, on with the show. AMAs, ask me anything. You got a question, ask it. How this works is, when you ask a question in the comment section, I answer it in another video. All comments on these videos are priority over other questions answered anywhere else, right? So, that's how that goes. But we're checking, we're looking, always ask us a question. So, this question is actually off of YouTube. It came from someone who I know, and I thought it was a very interesting question. And I gave him a light story, and I said, check my channel, subscribe, motherfucker, when I answer the rest of your question. So, anyway, my boy, DreadZ, said, do you really think party chat is ruining gaming, online gaming? And yes, I do. This is a thing that I feel is what's broken up games in the Xbox side. And since I've been able to have an Xbox since the end of the Xbox 360 era, I can honestly tell you that those guys over there don't even see their problem. And when they see their problem, it's like this thing. Like, everyone knows you're not supposed to bully the big kid, and everyone's okay with it, but no one says anything. They all know it's wrong, but everyone's okay with it. They just tuck their chin and look the other way. And that's what's going on here. You look at certain games where communication is needed and you just can't do it. But then the downside is you have a Nintendo Wii U problem where you're playing a game like Splatoon and nobody can talk, right? Because no one has chat features. So, but let me stay on topic. I do think its party system is ruining online gaming. In games where you can even, just as recent as the Division, we was on a Division with the beta, and guess where I'm playing with? Guess who I'm playing the beta with? A bunch of Xbox homies. And these guys, they talking about Dark Zone, like, oh, it's cool, but blah blah blah. So I said, well, why don't y'all switch over to in-game chat? And I was like, well, why would we want to do that? Like, that's the question. Why would we want to switch over to in-game chat? I don't want to talk to them. Well, see, you're missing out the whole point of the Dark Zone. The Dark Zone is about communication. You're not supposed to go in the Dark Zone to really go iron out and kill other players, because technically y'all all part of the Division, right? And then you can go rogue if you do such thing. So some of the cool shit goes with banters of other players inside of the Dark Zone against other squads. I don't know how many people could be in there, but I felt like it was like 20. I think I counted 20 at one point. And in the time that I got on, I made them switch over to in-game chat. Yo, we had a real good time, because even I was like, yo, this Dark Zone shit is corny after you get your 6 pieces of rare material, whatever the fuck, right? And when you get into the in-game chat, it's like, yo, when it's time to extract, it's like, yo, we called this. Alright, yo. The other team will be like, alright, yo, we'll wait. We only got one person that need to extract anything. We'll wait for the next one. And then we was bargaining, like, yeah, we'll help your guys extract the next thing. So let's do this. You do 2, we do 2, or you do 2, we do 1, or whatever the case may be, whatever the number was, right? And that way nobody got jacked. What we didn't encounter was a third group coming through, and they was like, just like chilling, being quiet, acting like nothing was gonna happen, and they just set it on all 8 of us. 4 people set it on all 8 of us. Now granted, they lost, but we couldn't hear them at all. So they was an in-game party chat. They didn't hear what we were trying to say. We were trying to address them, and we was like, yo, look, we should just kill them because they can't talk. And that experience right there, that's what makes DreadZ so perfect. That's what makes DreadZ, in a fucked up situation, makes DreadZ so perfect, which makes Armor 3 and all its expansion packs so dope, because you have to interact with other players. Now on the PlayStation, we've gone 3 generations, well, We've gone 2 generations of only using in-game chat because that's all we could do. Xbox 360, if you play Call of Duty, you play Search and Destroy, you know, that forced you to use in-game chat, which I think is dope, because how else are you going to play Search and Destroy? I couldn't imagine on PlayStation playing SOCOM 2, 1, Confrontation, Combined Assault 3, any of those SOCOMs, or even SOCOM 4, which is not really so, anyway, with party chat. Like, I couldn't imagine doing that. Like, that, first off, is cheating, number 1. Number 2, like, that breaks up everything. So in-game chat is taken away from people who wants to play games like Battlefield, and you can't talk to somebody because they're in a party. Forget about not having a mic on, because if you don't have your mic on, you can still hear me. If you have a headset on and it's muted, you can still hear me. Yo, we're getting flanked from behind. These guys are dropping bombs on us, or they've got the tank coming. Blah 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 blah. Like, that works. And even Battlefield, to the point now, is a little annoying because they have basically got rid of voice over IP because of party chat, which is silly to me. At least on the Xbox side, when a new update hits, you'll be able to have 16 people in your party. So that's, you know what I mean, 4, 8, 12, 16, that's 4 squads of 4, you know what I mean, and you can run it that way. Meanwhile, PlayStation will be stuck to 8. As a matter of fact, you know what, I just got a question, or I just had an inbox with my homie Expert Hunter on the PlayStation, and he just got Battlefield Hardline, and, you know, he sent me a message. Basically his concern was, you know, having someone to play with, because everybody is not using, you know, a chat. And I had to tell him, like, they're probably in parties, which is, you know what I mean, like, they're probably in a party, and it sucks. It really does suck. Like, people want to communicate. Expert Hunter is a dope ass gamer. Like, I love playing with him, and he just got the hardline. So for him to come to that, that's really a problem. You get what I'm saying? So is party chat ruining the system? Yeah, but is there a benefit to having party chat? Yes, it is. I have to say it is. I have to say it is cool. It is cool to sit there and lounge and talk to your fellow gamers, to your homegirls, to your homeboys, maybe catching up with family while they're playing a game, and you just sitting there chilling. It's like being on the phone. I get it now that I've had enough time with it. I understand, you know, what it's like. Me personally, I still can't play a single player game, and we're all playing the same single player game, and we're in a party chat. Like, I hate having extra noise in my ear when I'm playing a single player game that I'm really trying to, like, listen to the story and get immersed into it. And you got some motherfucker in the background arguing with his kids about why they should eat ravioli instead of the pot. Like, I'm not trying to have that. Like, I'm sorry, my game time, usually when I'm playing theatrical type games, I'm in my room. There's either a mood light on or there's no light. You know what I mean? And at one point, when I had a significant other, when I had a girlfriend or whatever, she would sit and watch with me, because it's like popcorn time. Like, the games, the campaigns would be so dope that we just sitting there, like, going through the campaign like it's a movie. You know what I mean? When I have company over, it's the same shit. Like, we're all like, yo, this is intense. See, when you're playing a game, I'm playing a game, Ramon's playing a game, Nigel's playing a game, Dante's playing a game, Edgar's playing a game, and we're not really at the same point, it's like you're hearing certain shit before you get there. Like, I'm just not with it. It's like us being on the phone in the movie theaters. Although all the movies was supposed to start at 8 o'clock, somebody should start at 8:15. Like, I'm not trying to have that. So, for multiplayer wise, it's really, really bad, because, you know, it really does mess shit up. It was so funny that PlayStation is starting to catch up. And there's people in there, when you tell people in a PlayStation party, like, yo, just switch to in-game chat, they leave the party. They don't know that they can switch to in-game chat. And that's going to take a little bit of telling people, because we haven't had it before. And if they never had an Xbox, they don't even know to look for that option. Because the party system still works with fixing games that these games don't fucking work with. Like, I don't understand, why is it so hard to send an invitation to people you're in a party with? Xbox figured that out. You know what I mean? They figured that out, but in some cases, you know, PlayStation still has not figured that out, which is super simple and super easy to do. But yeah, man, I do think it's ruining multiplayer games. And I think more games need to really enforce it. I think the Division, every time you go into the Dark Zone, I think it should automatically force you into in-game chat, because if not, that game is going to be a horrible experience for a lot of people. I guarantee it. I guarantee you it will be a horrible experience for a lot of people inside the Division. Even if you suck and you go into the party chat, I mean, if you go into the Dark Zone and everyone's using in-game chat, I can almost guarantee you'll have at least a 25 to 55% better chance of having fun in the Dark Zone if everyone can talk and you can hear everybody. So really quickly, I just added this. I wanted to punch this into the video. This footage that you're watching right now at the end, I'm about to cut it to or it should be showing a different Uncharted game, but I want you to hear the in-game chat. And not only do we catch this moments or moments like this, which are better or worse, but you hear the other people, which I didn't mention in this video. So after my video exits from my voice commentary, I'm turning in the in-game chat so you can hear what's going on. All right, so enjoy. Yeah, that's my take. If you have any questions, shoot it down below. I'll answer it in another video. If you enjoyed the video, like the video, comment on the video, whatever you feel. If you didn't like, leave some feedback. And your boy Snow, Ignorant Gamers, and I'm out. Peace.
Whatever, man. It's off now.
Ready to
Still down, bitch.
ready to see what that again? You shot that thug.
Oh, that shit's wonderful.
Be still, nigga. I'm trying to help you, nigga. That's some super radar right there.
I think I just buried the lead.
Oh, this nigga swing like Spider-Man.
Somebody's swinging over you.
Woo! Look at this nigga.
I'm glad that bitch, man.
You pussy, dumb ass. Oh shit, I said that by mistake.
Help me, nigga, that bitch got me
Like he was
again. That
motherfucking
bitch got me
Spider-Man and
again.
shit. Nigga. Like nigga. We won. Game over. We won. Bitch.
Got him.
That was
Last
great.
kill.
Yeah, I love writing stories about that.
Just take my drink. I need my drink.
Boots it, man.
Get my drink.
Boots it, man. I got 2 revives on them. I got 2 revives on them.
Whoopee. You want a cookie?
Nah, I want a waffle with cheese, my nigga. You got one?
Fuck a Whopper with cheese.
With no mayo.
Why don't you take your broke ass up there and get your damn waffle, nigga?